girl, she was on there talking about, hold on, here she come, here she come. Hey, girl. Ooh, girl, I cannot believe she said that.
Hi, and welcome to Say It Out Loud, where we celebrate the good, unpack the bad, and leave nothing left unsaid. Last episode, we talked really serious about a topic that I think we all needed to hear as parents, and that was about faith and passing it down. This episode, we step into the land of LGBTQ+, and discuss a little bit of unconventional parenting and what the reality of that looks like. Joining us today to celebrate what's unsaid, we have former Queen of Pride 2024-2025, Anja. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Hello. I was leaned in again.
It's okay. You look absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you, love. So do you.
Per usual. Thank you. We also have someone who I'm very close to as well. We have Mr. Tainted Reels himself, Jairus, Lacey.
Hey, thank you for having me, sis. I'm
Thank
excited
you
to
for
be
being
here.
here.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yes. So first off, before I really dive into it, because I want to talk about it, okay? I really want to give y'all your flowers, okay? First off, Anja, thank you for always being so sweet and genuine and authentic with me.
Oh, with you, okay.
You see how she's starting? You see how she's starting, y'all? It's happening already. Okay.
Making sure.
Yeah, and I thought you would be the perfect person just because of your profession. I feel like you run into a lot of people within the community. You're very well known, and you are a title holder. So you have prestige, of course, in the community. And Jairus, of course, thank you so much for being here and all your support throughout the many years. Yes.
There I go.
I would say, is it okay for me to say that you identify with the LGBTQ plus community?
Definitely.
So I'm going to say you were my very first close friend who became a parent and was part of the LGBTQ plus community.
That's a lot of layers, ain't it?
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It's been
Let's
a long
unfold
time.
it. Let's
Yes.
unfold it.
Shout out Puda.
Yeah, big pool.
Big niece. Period. So thank you all for being here. Thank you for your support throughout these years and just your time today. So let's get started, okay?
All right.
So I kind of want to dive into some get to know you. So let our audience kind of understand what your background is and what it's like for someone growing up in your community, right? As far as family goes. So I'm going to pose a question and then you all can take turns. I can move on to the next question, whatever you like, okay? What was family life like for you growing up as a child who I'm assuming is trying to understand identity? So how was that growing up for you?
Do you want to take this first?
I mean, I guess I will go first. For me, it was kind of one of those things where my family are like a bunch of people that they're just not going for it. Like if you're looking at same-sex type of things or stuff like that, they're just not going for it. You feel me? Same time, at the age range where I did have a child and where I stepped up as a father with having my child, it gave them a whole different type of respect of where I was coming from. You feel me? So at that age, it just made everything, grow to a different level for me with my family and as far as respect. So with me, that's where it was at.
Okay.
For me, obviously growing up as you all know that I identify as trans. So growing up as a little boy, I knew I was different. Mm-hmm. My family knew I was different, but I didn't know that my family knew I was different. I was a little feminine boy, always wanting, the dolls and all the other stuff. Mm. But my family obviously tried to keep me away from all that, but see where that left me. But they treated me different. They kid gloves, treated me real different. But it was as I got older, they got more specific and tried to keep me away from like certain people and hanging out with some of my like more feminine friends. And my family was like super, super religious, so it was not happening at all for them. So they weren't the most supportive for me growing up. So I kind of pulled away from them as a child.
And I often see that a lot of times as I look back in just my matriculation through life and the people I've run into in the community, a lot of them have that experience. Because I have a few friends who are trans. They identify as trans, and they have that same kind of like, oh, I just kind of like kept a distance. And then just a personal experience I can share with you all. I always find it, maybe y'all can help me with this, okay? Because I'm about to get I'm just going to say what I feel. So I got a cousin, right? I ain't going to say your name, but you know who I'm talking about. So I don't understand how families and parents, I'm a parent, but my child is a little boy. He likes little girls. I know it. You can always tell, especially with them boys and them girls.
I feel like parents always know.
You can tell, right? So I had a cousin who, he had 2 older sisters. He dressed up in dresses. He liked to play with dolls. He wore heels, but he just was a little boy who just grew up playing with his sisters, right? He turned out to be like a perfectly normal child. I guess if I thumb through the life, I don't know how normal it is.
Normal as well as what standards would say.
Society would say, like regular straight men.
What's normal?
Like even though, and I always wonder, like, how do parents know? Like I was a tomboy. I played baseball and not softball.
My mom was a tomboy as well.
Okay, so I guess I would say, if you don't mind me asking, do you think you understand what the difference is in that and how, I don't know if to say how you identified that or your parent identified, like, oh, this isn't just a thing. This is like a being of who my child is. What do you think that there was something that happened or a particular thing that hit them in that way, or what?
I don't know. I can't speak for them. I think with me though, I think mine was just like really obvious. I always veered towards the more feminine things. Okay. So I just think it was, I place it in their hand. Here it is. This is what I am, what I'm going to be. Deal with it.
I just love that. This is what it is. Look, baby.
For me, it was so like the total opposite. Like, I had to like, I don't know, like my family was not with it. Like I said from the beginning, my family was not with it. So for me, firstborn, you know what I'm saying? Like I had to uphold this image. You know what I'm saying? I had to do all these things to make sure my family, little sister, everybody's protected and safe. Being gay or talking to dudes or bisexual is not like on the list. You feel me? So like I started off like dancing. That was like the first like, I guess like red flag my family like ever seen. I was nationwide choreographer. If you look up Tiana Taylor today on St. Louis, if you put that in on YouTube, Tiana Taylor in St. Louis, the only video is gonna pop up is with me and Tiana Taylor on stage. The only video of Tiana Taylor in St. Louis. So if you put that in on YouTube, that's the type of work I was doing all those years back then.
I remember.
You know, so I've been working with artists. I've been doing these things. I've been in tune with that, you know. So I just was in a point when I was growing up where I couldn't actually sprout like I wanted to with my family. But me having my child made them realize, oh, okay, he's not just, you know, a gay man or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like he's a man. Like he's gonna take care of the family. He's gonna take care of y'all. He's gonna take care of it all. You feel me?
You hitting something, and I'm about to hit this because, and then I promise I'm gonna get back on topic because I'm terrible. I'm sorry at keeping on topic and on time, but I'm definitely. I would like to hit this because, as you all know, I have a gay brother, right? My brother has always said like I am like gay. I have feminine tendencies, maybe something, but at the end of the day, I'm a grown man.
Yeah, you can't take that from me.
Forget that a lot of gay men or gay women, they're grown women. They're grown men. Like a lot of people forget that there's layers.
It's layers to it. Yeah. So imagine with that being said, you're black, you're gay, and you're a man. that's a lot of layers to wear and walk around with on any and every day that you're in life.
It's a lot of
You feel me?
shackles.
That's a lot of stuff you gotta walk through, get through,
I ain't saying,
and walk.
honey,
You feel me? Like,
I got all the shackles.
you feel me? That's what you gotta do. But
Yeah.
that's just the cards we was dealt. You feel me?
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so let me figure out what direction I would like to go next. So how much of your identity was discovered within yourself? Like, this is who I am, or I think I do this, versus environment. Like, I know I feel these things. I need to be around these people who feel similar things. Do you think that environment shapes what a person identifies as when it comes to the LGBTQ plus community?
Do you mean as in like growing up or like later on in life?
I think I mean both.
I don't know that not atmosphere really plays a part in that, because I grew up in the hood. I grew up in the bricks. My mom kept a close hold on us. We stayed in church. Yeah, she kept us real close to her. And my dad came around. He didn't live with us, but he didn't live far from us. So I was around both my parents, and I don't think that I wasn't really surrounded by anything
That you think
gay
shaped.
or
Okay.
and I didn't know anything about trans until I was in my teens.
So I hear this, right? And I'm just learning, y'all. Okay, so do I need to stop touching this mic? Okay, I'm just learning, you guys. Okay, I'm just learning. So I would like to ask these questions. So, do you think as you got older and you found, hey, I'm trans, right? I know this is me. And did you seek other people who were like you, like-minded people? Did you seek some sort of familiarity or community?
So that didn't come for me. That didn't happen until later. I finally, in my early 20s, realized who I was. But again, I grew up with a religious family. So me already being out, because I came out as 18 when I got out of the military. I came out as gay when I got out of the military. So then I had to come out a second time, being trans, and I was so
Hold on, wait a
afraid
minute, bitch. You was in the military?
Yeah, I was in the
She
army.
could beat all of our ass, y'all. Anja will beat her ass.
You so I got that from
go
my
ahead.
I got that from my mom. That's not from the military.
Oh, she said the north side.
Yeah, I told you
I
she's
don't
a
know what
tomboy.
side. Okay.
But no, I think that for me, look, I done got off.
We were talking about the environment you were in. Did you seek community? Did you
No,
try
okay,
to
so
find-
when I did come out, like obviously when I came out as gay, I had a group of, I hung out with like gay men, but I knew that there was still something different about me. And I found that through starting to do drag. I was feeling more comfortable in female clothes and longer hair and makeup and things of that nature. But when I came out as trans when I was 35, late bloomer, I didn't seek community until I think until I hit like 40. That was the reason I moved to St. Louis, was for community. That's the reason I'm here.
This is a good place to be at, baby. This is LGBTQ land. You could be homo if you want to. You can't come to St. Louis with that. I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah, I was either Chicago or St. Louis, and not knocking anybody in Chicago, but the girls up there just weren't really welcoming and just not really the kind of scene that I was looking for. And I came down here.
Can
and
we take a moment and talk about the St. Louis Chicago beef?
Is there?
Okay, so I feel like every time I go to Chicago, I have a great time. I kick it. Like, I'm thinking about moving to Chicago, right? But see, I remember like going to school at TSU in Tennessee, and I would meet people from Chicago. I'm like, oh, I'm from East St. Louis, because y'all know I don't claim the 314 East St. all day, 89 blocks. Google it if you don't know what it is. 618 all day. I claim it. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, I don't know what it is. As soon as Chicago people hear you're from the St. Louis area, it's like, oh, well, just to let you know, we tougher than you. Like, no, you're not. You have more square mileage. You have more square mileage, darling.
I feel like personally, I feel like it's just like a territorial type thing.
Is it?
Like we're so close in radius, so close in proximity.
Yes.
The states ain't got no choice but to rival.
This
Like
is
if
all
we had a
mixed,
basketball team, the Chicago Bulls and the St. Louis kick your asses would be going.
Is that the
into
name
it.
of our team?
Yes, like we would be going at it. You feel me? Like
Okay, I feel that.
so
Okay, it's like a
we
friendly
so
rivalry.
yeah, we so
Okay.
close.
Is
Like
it?
it's.
That's how I feel.
This is new to me.
it?
I'm from Peoria. I'm not even from Chicago or St. Louis. I'm from the
Look,
heart of
I am
Illinois.
just happy to be in a
That
city.
way, what they say?
Thank you for having me.
We don't have to drive a country mile, okay? Okay. I just always thought that this is weird to me. I'm not the only one who's like experienced that. We're like, no, we're friends. We're from the same part.
I'm telling you.
Okay, we're from the same makings. It's just
Midwest.
colder where y'all at,
Midwest.
and it's more humid where we are. We're the same
Yes,
people.
that's new to me.
Yeah, apparently it's like this little beef. I remember in college, people like, I'm from Chicago. I'm not from East St. Louis, and they be looking at me, and I be looking at them. What you looking at? Who you looking
what's
at
to
like
it?
that? What's tea? I'm sorry. Okay, so let me get back on. Okay, so now that we talked a little bit about like what it was like growing up for you all, right? I want to start to not only just talk about your experience, but maybe some things that I think are certain thought consensus when it comes to the community, right? So some of those questions will be fueled by that thought process, if it makes sense. So let's talk about the moment you came out. Like you told your parents, like, I'm trans. And I know you said it was later, right? Because I'm going to say this. I feel like coming out as gay or bisexual to your family is a lot more accepting than coming out as trans. No, it's not. Teach me.
In my personal,
Teach me,
in my
Taseki.
personal journey, it was not. It was the complete opposite for me because, like, coming out, because I came out as gay first. Obviously, I was younger. I was 18, and it was messy. It was chaotic. It was hell.
Can I hear some mess or that's too much?
Look, my mom went and screamed out into, it was probably like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when
late at night,
we had this
early wee
conversation.
hours
Yeah, it
of
was
the
probably the
morning.
wrong time. My mom went outside and screamed to the heavens in 3 o'clock in the morning.
It's not
talking
funny.
about what did she do wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, my coming out
It's
was
not funny.
chaotic.
I'm sorry.
It's
not
funny to me now.
It is funny
Back
now the
then,
way
I'm
you
just standing
explain
there
it.
in half drag going, what did I do?
You was dressed up when you
Yes, that's how she. That's what brought up the conversation. I tried to sneak in the house after doing a drag show.
Oh, snap. So I got a question.
God, it was terrible.
Did you do good on your show, though?
Yeah, I won, girl.
I've
always been a winner.
I'm in trouble, but I also have a trophy, Mom.
Yeah.
You're not thinking about the bigger picture.
Yeah, look, all this cash I came home with. But yeah, it was a mess.
Yeah. So all joking aside, did that tear at the relationship?
It did. It honestly did. My mom kept insisting that it was a phase. Like we were talking about earlier, she said this is just something you're going through. This is something you're gonna get beyond, and you're gonna make children for me, and all this other stuff, like grandchildren. And I was like, Mom, I ain't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was not. I knew that it was not for me, and I know that like I could never. Like I love children. I do. I love my nieces and nephews. I love hanging out. I love taking them out. You know what I'm saying? I love spending time with them, but I can't do it 24/7.
I understand
Scares
that.
me.
I'm going to say this, too. Now that I have a child and he's getting older, he's 12 now, he ain't getting that old, okay? And I know, like, he's trying to like the girls. I do think...
That's for the be
I
a
can't
grown
even.
man.
I cannot even think about it's my baby. God dang it! I don't care what nobody say. He's my baby. Yeah. I just think about one day he is gonna have children, and I will be, and I have another little baby that just looks like my little baby. I think about that. So sometimes I do like take a sigh sometimes for the parents who feel that when they have a child in the community, they don't get to be a grandparent. And it's like, it's so many different other ways you can be a grandparent. Like, if you had a daughter who was straight and she couldn't bear children, would you be acting the same way?
Even it's straight people that can't give their parents kids. So by you being a part of the LGBTQ plus community, does not, isolate you from giving your parents a
Absolutely.
grandchild.
Absolutely.
There's
And
so many options out there.
there's so
so
many
many.
options,
So
but
many.
I will say this: I do recognize the heartbreak in that.
My mom was fine. I had 2 sisters and a brother.
I was sympathetic.
My brother's
I get
bisexual.
it.
My sisters are straight.
Okay.
My older sister didn't had enough children for my younger sister had 2.
Okay.
They didn't have children at this point. My mom was fine.
I feel like
she got grandbabies.
I feel
Yeah,
like
she's
honestly,
good.
I feel like honestly it'd be like the parents go through like a temporary shatter of a heartbreak. It's like an expectations. I have this expectation for my child, and you slightly let me down from that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like let me down in a way of what I would have thought.
Yeah.
But if I go in a different route, doesn't mean I'm more or less of a person or more better of a person or whatever. So
I get that. I can see that.
yeah, so it's
Yeah.
But
like
over time, they figure out, obviously, it's
Yeah.
still their child.
like you
Absolutely.
dope, like whichever way or whoever you lay with, like you really dope. You know,
I'm proud of you no matter what. I think I hear a
Yeah.
lot of parents like, I don't know, if my child was gay or came out, I would love them no matter what. Would you be proud of them
Right.
for who they are as a person? I think that sometimes
Yeah,
I
definitely.
think,
Yeah, my mom finally told me that once I started, like, doing shows and winning crowns. And, But I think me coming out as gay kind of cushioned her for me coming out as trans.
oh,
later.
can I?
So
I'm
it was-
so
it
sorry
was
for cutting
easier.
you off, but I
Yeah.
want to bounce back to the original question because I ain't have.
how
a
was
point.
it was when you came?
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
So
that's
I
what I
didn't
want to
even
hear about.
chime in on it.
Okay.
I never even had a point to come. I mean, a time to come out. I was like brought out.
Tell us about it, Ruben. Come on.
Would I say crazy? One of the most, I don't know, mind blowing times of my life. Like,
I feel like a lot of people were doing that to you.
yeah, it was
I
crazy.
feel like you got brought out to me, and I'm like, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna wait for him to tell me. I'm
It
waiting
was
for him
like,
to tell me, Jesus.
man, like, they was just ready to like spill my tea.
And they was hating. They was hating.
It was crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know where to start with it, but it was definitely mind blowing. I was brought out. Like, I was talking to a person. Wasn't even like seriously talking to a person. I was young. Didn't know what I was doing for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still finding myself.
Right.
You know, seeing what I do like, what I am attracted to. You know what I'm saying? Kind of figure out I'm attracted to personality. I like, spontaneous, loving, God-fearing people.
I can attest
That's what I'm
to that.
attracted to.
You are.
You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't. Gender really isn't a really.
You're the most fluid person I think I've ever. You're just like, no, that person has to have this, and it's never like
that
a
essence.
physical.
It's a essence and a purity of you that
Yeah.
I just like. So that's just me. But as far as coming out, like I was brought out. Like I woke up, like I was laying with somebody, and I woke up the next day on Facebook. Everybody from my school, high school, I had like 700
I
comments on a
remember
post.
this.
Like me and the person, they put us in a relationship on Facebook. I woke up to this. When I say it was
I
like
think I remember
600
this.
comments, like it's okay, I love you. It's all right. When I say my mouth was on the floor,
Woke up, thought it was gonna be a normal day, huh?
That's crazy.
That is.
insane. And I'm from Illinois. The person was from over here and was a couple years older than me, so they knew what they was doing.
It
You
is.
feel me? Like,
Trapped.
you know what I'm saying? Like they knew what they was doing, but I was definitely brought out instead of coming out.
Coming out.
Yeah,
You want to know something? I'm sorry somebody took that from you.
yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, fuck them.
No, for real. No, for real. That sucks.
I'm telling you.
It sucks. Definitely sucks.
Well, I would say, I just wanted to know, because I'm nosy. Wasn't that
nothing wrong
such a
with it.
genuine?
Nothing
I
wrong
meant
with that.
it.
Dang.
I just be wanting to know for me. Sometimes I ask stuff like she gonna go back. No, I just be wanting to know. I ain't gonna say nothing. But thank you for sharing that for me because I don't know what that experience is like. And I remember like I remember when it happened for my sibling, and I'm like, oh shit, I need to talk to him to see what I can and can't say. You know what I'm saying? Like, is he gonna come out? Or do I say I know, or do I have to say I don't know? I knew since I was like 3.
You do.
Like, you
know what? This brother doesn't like boys, doesn't like girls like this brother. This brother, he likes boys like me. I just know. That was like my 4-year-old brain concluding what was going on.
Hilarious.
I didn't know what gay was, but I knew what was and what wasn't.
Okay.
You know. So this leads me into I kind of talked about, you know, what it was like for you all growing up and coming out and family dynamics. So a little bit more of a serious topic. I know because I have a multitude of friends and family members I grew up with who came out, and their family disowned them almost. A lot of people got kicked out of their home. Don't call me like you going against God. You're you know, you're a disgrace. You're embarrassing the family. I hear a lot of that, and I think, and it's crazy because, like, I thought to myself, I've never been embarrassed by my brother. I've never thought shame of him. I have lots of friends who are gay, trans, lesbian. I've never been ashamed. I'm not sleeping with them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not in their bedroom, so I don't care as long as they're good people. But a lot of, especially youth, have that experience, right? So my next set of questions is going to be about chosen family. And I kind of want to pay a little homage to the LGBTQ plus community because you all have kind of come up with your own little families. And I love that. And I just want to talk about that a little bit more, if that's okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I just want to kind of talk about chosen family and house culture, okay, a little bit. So I talked a little bit about why I thought this was important just now. So I want to ask you, what does the term chosen family mean to you all?
For me, once I started like coming out in the scene and hanging out, and again, it's just something for me. It's kind of organic. Mm-hmm. It's people you're drawn to, mm-hmm. people you connect with, people you have similarities with, people you have things in common with, and people that kind of like guide you through this life, through like, being part of the alphabet mafia, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I like that.
I had like a gay dad that helped me before I knew that I was, before I came out as trans, he helped me, navigate, things, back then when I was younger. Mm-hmm. And then obviously I had a drag mother who helped me navigate, the drag world. Okay. So then, you always have somebody that kind of like takes you under their wing. And, most of the time, it's sometimes somebody older than you, and they'll, let you know what they've experienced and what you might experience. It's just like a parent.
Okay. So I feel like you just touched on it a little bit, and I kind of want to hear from both of you all. Because if I'm not mistaken, both of you all have a house or have been a part of a house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been a part of a house.
So first things first, just for our audience, can you explain exactly what a house is? And can you all both tell me, I guess, what your house is? I feel like y'all rip it like the Greeks do.
I guess, I'll speak on it. My first touch on, like you were saying with the chosen family and stuff, I guess I'll start there. Mm-hmm. Because by me even choosing, it wasn't even it's so ironic because it's not even chosen. Which is crazy. Okay, it's like almost somebody like you like geared to. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense. Like somebody that you like.
You're drawn.
You're drawn to. You know what I'm saying? Like they take you under their wing. You know what I'm saying? Similarities and things like that. Because it wasn't for me. It really wasn't chosen. But it was like, okay, like I rock with you. Like, okay, yeah, I trust you. With your judgment. You know what I'm saying? I respect what you say and things like that. So that came for me with chosen family to start there. But as far as like ballroom and houses and stuff like that, that's a whole different dynamic outside.
Let's take the shell off the egg a little bit because y'all teaching me now. Y'all teaching me. I only know so much, okay? So teach me.
Yeah, so like outside of family, like in ballroom, that's like two different things. That's like soccer and at home. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like family and at home, like with your coach. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a coach and you at home with your parents. Like it's two separate.
Oh,
it's two separate like lifestyles.
So your house family is really coaching you.
Because it's almost like a team. Like we're coming out here as a team. We're out here. We're gonna go battle. We're here for love. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some houses or gay families or whatever, they are based off love. You know what I'm saying? They can probably love you guys.
So I got a question.
But it's a team.
I got a question though. So is a house? Excuse me. Is a house or a gay family? Is that the same thing?
No.
Wait a minute. Anja has it. Come on.
I feel like it can be.
But is there a but? But.
I don't know. So so I'm not involved in the ballroom scene.
Okay.
So for me, I feel like those kind of houses are different from like drag houses. I'm a part of a drag house.
Okay. Tell me about it, Pooh.
So my drag house, I'm part of the International House of Mann. My stage name is Anja Mann.
International House of Men.
Yeah, you know, the little pun. But like we are, like my drag mom's name is Anita Mann. And she's the one that kind of took me under her wing and taught me like
shout out Anita Mann.
Makeup and costuming and, you know, hair and things of that nature.
How was your I'm sorry, I just get so so can you tell me like your first time doing drag? I remember my friend first time doing drag. I'm sorry, it was not it, boo.
I know that.
Lord.
Let's not say the stage name, honey.
Okay.
But now Pookie's. I'm sorry. Okay, can you tell me about your first time doing drag?
So my first time doing drag, another one of my little stories.
Come on, stories.
I was fresh out of the military. I knew that I was. So when
can you stop reminding us that you can beat us up? We know.
When I was in the military, I was engaged to be married to a woman.
What? Stop.
A white girl.
Anja,
yes.
I'm tired of you living all these lives.
Yeah.
You was married to. You was in. Oh, hold on.
I had a lot going on.
Jesus.
I had a lot going on. I was trying to.
Wait a minute. You had a whole
I was trying to
woman?
appease my
Ain't
mom.
no wrong with snow bunnies.
You know what I'm saying? I wanted this picture for my family. You know, I was trying to live for them, but also knew that I was having other feelings. So, but when I went to the military, which is crazy, the military is what pushed me out and was like, boy, you know, like, you know what's going on. So that's like the military, honestly, is what pushed me to like come out, and I broke up with her.
Okay.
After I like.
Was she heartbroken, or did she like no?
She was heartbroken. She actually said that she was hearing rumors about me.
Would a black girl would have known?
She was, huh?
Would a black girl would have known? They don't be knowing.
I was a black girl.
I'm just saying, if you so they would, if you the guy with a sis would have been like,
she wouldn't even play with me.
Look.
At all.
They don't be. It's the culture of it all. They don't
know
be
better.
recognizing.
Yeah, because my sisters knew. Like my sisters knew before I did.
You know, I knew before my brother even was trying to figure out. I'm like, I know what this is.
It's just a no. But yeah. But I started sneaking into I was still young and I was using fake ID, but I started sneaking into the bar, and that's how one of the nights I went in, they had a drag show, and drag queens actually scared the crap out of me. I was walking around, I was like, I didn't know what the hell it was. But I was so intrigued after I kept seeing it a few more times that I would come in, I'd watch the shows. I'd be that creepy person in the back corner, just like watching the shows, but I wouldn't talk to nobody.
Okay.
But then I started going in with my friends, and my friends, they were talking about like an open stage type of thing. And they're like, we should all do it. And then like we all got up and drag, but I was the only one that went through with it. And I ended up winning that night. I won like $300 in like 6 minutes.
Period check.
And I was like, I can do this again. And it like obviously a part of me felt comfortable doing it. So I did it like twice a year in the beginning, and then it just got to be more and more and more. And the first person that put me in drag was Anita. So I was just kind of drawn to her, and she just kind of like clung on to me. And actually another queen that I had met, she was the first trans person I met, and I just didn't realize, I didn't know what trans was at that point. I didn't know that she like altered her body. It was Desiree DeMornay. She had come up to like my hometown, and she's from here. But I met her, and she's like, you look like me before I got my work done. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of both, you know, grasped onto me and like kind of took me under their wing.
Okay. So I feel like I want to ask y'all, have you all ever held the title of like a house mother or house father? And what What does that role look like traditionally? If we can get a little bit, I know we talked about it a little bit, but like a little bit more in detail. Like, what does that role look like? Like, I literally seen you buy sanitary napkins for girls.
For me, I have been in place of father, done things like that, but I have not been in place of father like in a mainstream ballroom house. It's just for like Kiki scene, so it's like a Kiki scene ballroom, which is like not so serious. Then it's a mainstream ballroom, which is like serious work.
So you go to
you
that
might
first
run into
one.
Rihanna at this one, Tiana Taylor at this one. You know what I'm saying? Making good. Like, that's what mainstream
black.
ballroom.
Find a black.
Mainstream ballroom maybe do that.
Okay.
But for me, like, I'm a person where I'm not so much into ballroom like that. Like, I'm in and out. I'm more so into the arts itself.
Right.
So ballroom is not just like my go-to. But I was placed in being father. Like, I was House of Father Newport, which is a Kiki house or whatever. I was a father that did great, you know, making plenty moves around the St. Louis area and stuff like that. But as far as now, I'm not really in the ballroom house. Like, I'm just like out here just hanging out, but got a couple people hitting me up about doing it, but I'm not interested
So I know
in it.
I've seen things like, oh, they help guide you, help you figure out what it is. So can we give me some details of like a responsibility? Like, is it an actual house? Is it like what does the structure of this look like? Is it a network? Is it a group text? What is it?
It's all those things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely structure to it.
Like, I ended up I was a part of this house, like, again, obviously by doing drag in the beginning, but then we started getting together and we formed like a dance troupe together. So we would get hired to go like dance for queens at pageants and things. So my stuff was always revolved around drag, pageants, you know, drag events like of that nature. But yeah, we were dancing and we would travel the U.S. like dancing for queens in different pageant systems. And it was always people in my house. Like, we were always together. So like, that's how we got to be super close and got to know each other and, you know, learned each other's stories and things. But yeah, my stuff was always drag. So again, I'm still, you know, wet behind the ears when it comes to the ballroom thing.
The ballroom.
But I want to learn.
I'm learning here. Yeah, y'all teaching me right now.
It's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Cool.
I watch the little videos, be watching the documentaries. What is House of Con?
House
Who are
of
the
Con.
girls? What's
That's
the best
actually,
to know
that's
these things.
crazy.
You know what I mean?
The House of Con now is known as the House of Wish. Shout out, y'all, the House of Wish. The House of Con is where I came from, Walla Con. If anybody know it on Facebook.
I remember your Walla Con
Yes,
era.
on Facebook, like
Yes.
viral dude. Like, they had maybe changed my name on Facebook. Walla Magic Con was my name on Facebook for the longest. But they maybe changed it just going off viral stuff. But the House of Con was like a family that I really was like connected to that made me like, all right, like, I like ballroom. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for like life experiences and things like that, like me having a child and things like that,
Yeah.
I probably would be more in tune with ballroom. But yeah, like, real life definitely takes hold for me.
So I want to get, excuse me, a little bit more into that house life and that mother-father role and what that really looks like. And I want to talk about ups and downs. But first, I just want to thank you all again for coming here to sit and kind of talk about your unconventional family / parenting experience. And I would also like our audience to know that they can see some of my experiences that I've shared and the things that I've learned and the ways that I was able to matriculate through the struggles of being a single parent, being a single mom, being a single Black woman trying to raise a Black man, and all of the little things that happen and all of the secrets that I kind of like kept to myself and the struggles that I went through. I said them all out loud in my book, All the Things Left Unsaid. You all can purchase my book on DonnieSaidIt.com. That's DYNE saidit.com. All proceeds of the book go to the production of the podcast. I thank all of you all who have supported me thus far. And if you haven't got to the point where you've purchased the book yet, it is always greatly appreciated when you interact. So I'd love for you to like, comment, and subscribe to Say It Out Loud. Let's continue our interview. So I did a little bit of research, just an easy bit, right? I talked to some people I know who may be a part of some houses, or maybe what you call like a drag family, or like,
Yeah, like a drag.
gay family, or what's it called? I want to use the right term because y'all know me. I'll say the gay hoes. Y'all know me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a term.
Hey,
okay?
hey, chosen family. I mean,
The chosen.
I guess,
Okay,
Yeah,
so
just
let's talk
chosen
about the
family,
chosen
I guess,
family.
yeah.
This is okay, LGBTQ plus and the chosen family. So first off, I would like to say to our youth out there whose parents hasn't quite found the way, there is someone in your community that will help guide you, will help you reestablish that relationship with your family if time comes. There is a place for you to belong. And you can find someone such as Anja, such as Jairus to, help you along your struggles and your way. And there is family beyond family that is chosen. Yeah.
Facts.
So I would just like to talk about some of the ups and downs that I've heard about the house families, the gay families, the drag families. So I would like to address the thing that I feel like is left unsaid. And the unsaid thing is, what about the people who are predatory?
They are definitely there.
I would
And
like
they
to
are,
talk about
They
it.
are in the proud. And what's so crazy for me,
Anja,
I just,
yes.
I mean,
say it.
we can go, like, cause they are definitely there.
I
Like,
would like to talk about it.
when they know you're vulnerable too, like,
Yeah.
by me coming from a family that wasn't so accepting, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like, okay, I gotta find like-minded people, people that, I can, I don't know, connect with type shit.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you meet those people, they may be older than you, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they may try to groom you to do certain things, maybe drugs or sex or all these type of things. Luckily, I was raised by people that gave me some type of
Common sense.
stand up for
Yeah.
yourself. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Like,
Self-worth.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Yeah.
cool, so,
Yeah.
but it's definitely when you, people that are older than you sometime and you're lost out here in the world, they're definitely gonna prowl on you. And I
Yeah,
feel like
they'll
I've ran
definitely
into
sniff you
a
out.
couple of people
Yeah.
that have done that.
Okay, so because there's going to be some youth watching this, they're going to be trying to figure how do they understand who those people are? How do they see
You got
it?
God in you, like you feel it. Like every time I ran into one of those people or one of those persons or whatever you may call it, like I felt something in me, and I feel like that's God, like just giving you a warning, like something ain't quite right about this. You
It's
know what I'm
definitely
saying?
real
Like,
apparent.
yeah,
I feel
real
like you're
apparent.
ready
Like,
to say
no, you
something,
feel it.
and I
No,
need you to say it.
I've just
seen
seen
her
it in
face.
so many. I've just seen it in just like in the bar scene, like
Yeah.
obviously being surrounded by. But I was lucky enough to had already been, scooped up by who I was scooped up by. But you see the people that come out who are specifically there to, take advantage of the people that are, I don't want to say weak-minded, but haven't really
Inexperienced.
evolved
They're vulnerable.
into
Yeah.
themselves. You know what I'm saying? There's people you find people that it's just, for me, it was just apparent for anybody that was out to get you to do, not really do wrong, but it's like, just get you. It was just really apparent.
I saw it in your face. I just feel like
It's something that irritates the crap out of me.
You see it all the times. Excuse me.
Especially
It's-
being a bartender, yes, you do see.
Yes, okay. Because when I tell you, first of all, Anja knows exactly. Anja, what I want to drink.
She want a dirty martini.
Period. I would like a
Sure.
martini because I'm a lady. I don't know if Anja made your drink yet, but please let Anja make your drink. We haven't
Please
drank
do.
yet.
Best bartender in the
I'm gonna stop hitting the mic. I'm sorry.
So silly.
But I like, you probably see it more than anyone else. Yeah.
I witness a lot of things. A
Do
lot
you ever
of
get
things.
the urge to say something?
I do.
Like, bitch, you ain't.
I do.
Lord,
And as I've
forgive
gotten
me.
older, like when I was younger, I was always afraid of, like when I was a young bartender, it was like, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. It's not your business. You're at work. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some things that on that side of the bar is none of your business. unless somebody's falling down drunk or, needs some help. I felt as if it wasn't my place to say anything, but as I got older, and I've been bartending for 27 years now, so like, as I got older, I started obviously putting and people know that I'm mouthy, and now I don't bite my tongue. I say what I gotta say. If I see something that doesn't sit well with me, I'm gonna say something. I'm interjecting.
Welcome to say it out loud, honey.
Yeah, ain't nobody walking out.
Say it or don't say it at
Okay,
all.
I say something like, she think. I do think it.
That's why I said it.
I do.
Said I
That's
know.
exactly why I said it.
Whatever you think, I think a multitude of. That's a good reason not to like me because it's true. I do think it. Anywho, so I know there are a lot of vulnerabilities. What does acceptance look like when it comes to finding a chosen family, being able to trust someone to guide you when your birth family may not be at the point where they can accept your lifestyle and your preferences? So what does that acceptance look like among the community?
Well, for me, it's like you started out like giving us our roses. It's somebody like constantly like giving you your roses. Somebody that makes you understand, that you're here for a purpose. It's somebody that always instills in you that you matter. You mean something. You're here for a reason. Somebody that always is like, they're not always positive, but somebody that like, is always supportive. It's
Always
support.
supportive. Yeah. Okay. What about you? What do you think acceptance in the community looks like when finding a chosen family? When do you feel like, okay, this is a safe person I can trust? This person wants good for me.
I feel like that looks like when they pour into you, but it doesn't have anything to do with them, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does.
That's solely loving you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to give you this gem to take with you to make your life better. You know what I'm saying? Not some aspect that helps them along the way. You know what I'm saying? So I've run into people like that. Shout out Amari and Spencer, my chosen pops, both of them. One from here, one from Chicago. Both of them are great men in my life that have showed me a lot, kept me on a straight path when it comes to, this type of lifestyle when I couldn't turn to my actual birth father for certain things and, stuff like that because he didn't agree with it. But my dad has been there the entire time of my life. He showed me how to be a man.
Great father.
I'm a junior. He showed me everything there is. Only thing he didn't agree with was me talking to niggas, but besides
But he
that,
was always
it was everything.
very
And also, I lost my dad.
supportive of you.
R.I.P. him, 2017. I lost my dad. I love you, Pop. Before he passed away, though, one thing that I live with, my dad told me he was proud of me, that he loved me, and keep going, and all that. That's what I strive for throughout my life. Like, to have my dad's same name, and to figure out, he not fucking with me for real because you talking to niggas, or you know what I'm saying, you like guys or whatever. Then for him to say that he's proud of me a couple years before he passed away, it's like, yeah, I'm good. And I appreciate you, Pop, and I love you for that.
Okay, so before I get into this last segment, I just want to shoot out some questions to you all. And this is, I kind of want to shoot this as advice for parents who have children who have come out or have yet to come out, but they know. Parents be knowing. They just be telling themselves, that's not it,
It's a phase.
Okay, get him a makeup palette, honey, so he can do yours and his. So I would first say, what advice would you give to parents who have children who get bullied in school because of preferences, or the other kids may recognize that they may be more feminine as a guy or more masculine as a young lady, and say, they may get bullied? What advice do you have for parents? What talks would you have wanted your parent to have with you?
So am I giving advice to the parent, or am I giving advice to the child?
Look, you said I never got bullied. I used to.
I got bullied.
You got bullied?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Can we talk about that for take 2-3 minutes?
I'm older than y'all, yeah, but I was bullied. Hell yeah, I was bullied.
Okay. Did you ever approach your parents about being bullied?
I didn't have to. My uncle was a teacher, and he was really involved with the school, obviously with the school. So he would tell my mom like things that were going on with me, and sometimes he'd pull me aside and be like, stand up for yourself. And I didn't know what that looked like. I don't know what that looked like.
I know exactly what that looked like.
At that time, I didn't know what it looked like. I didn't know what to do.
Okay.
I just took it. I took it and ran with it. And for me, I think it made me stronger. I'm not telling nobody today to sit there and let somebody bully them. But for me, it was just, I didn't really get a talking to like that. And my mom was like, suck it up. I told you, my mom was, she's a tomboy. And I think that's why I'm so strong now. Just because like I finally gained that from her. But for me, growing up as a child, I don't think that I got the talking to that I think I deserved.
I often struggle just like, because I feel like my son is a lot softer and he's a lot more patient than I was. It's like, couldn't nobody bully me. Nobody can say they ever beat me except for them guys who jumped me and my brother. But other than that, y'all, you can't say you beat me up. When? Get it on camera. Do it again. So I say this because my son is a lot more, he's soft spoken. Even though he's like the biggest kid, I'm like, you could beat their ass. Do you know that? That's how I have to tell him. Do you know you could beat them up? Because he don't be knowing. He's like, no, Mom. Non-violence. And I have to like suck it up. I have to like sit there. Because my mom used to say, I know if everybody better fight. I better get a call and say, yo, kids,
jumped.
I
got my ass.
But you know what's so great about that?
Your sister better have helped.
No, I'm saying because my sister was the fighter.
Period.
My sister found trouble. But
Period.
if I didn't jump in, if I didn't help my sister,
you should have
got my ass.
And you should have, and you deserved it.
And did.
And you did.
That's how
and did.
Nowadays, somebody hit you, so you going to hit them back.
Oh, baby, you already know.
Okay.
It's
military.
Told you, I got that from my mom before I got from the military.
Okay, Mom.
Military didn't help me do nothing but come out.
Okay. I just always wonder. I would say because I not necessarily for particularly that, but my son has gotten bullied because he is more of like a tech guy. Like he's more creative. He's not like the other kids. Like he don't listen to the hip hop music. He don't know the TikTok dances. That's not his thing. He's building a business right now.
Well, I heard
you know
that.
what I'm saying? Like he's just not there. And I've had to like I struggle still because I'm like, go hit they ass back. It's like, Mom, violence is not the answer. I'm like, who told you to listen to Martin Luther King? He dead. Lord forgive me. I'm like, I need to teach you Malcolm X before his trip to Mecca.
Yes.
I need to teach you.
AKA your Uncle Puff. Because I ain't take nothing, man. Shit.
I done stood my son up like, get up, we finna box. Because and the honest truth is, I don't know what to say because I never
But you know what? Like, I was going to tap in on that when you first brought that up. That's actually great. We need young men like that nowadays to change the narrative of the YNs. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole everything
my son is not a YN. He's a YG. He's a young genius.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
I know that's right. I'd rather take a YG than a YN then.
Yeah.
You feel me? I just feel like nowadays it's more so these people, the young guys preferably are more so reactive, off of any type of thing. They're so emotional, so quick to just
no emotional control.
Like no emotional control, no respect for women and children. Like that blows me over the top to where it's like, okay, now at least back in the day, like they had respect. Women and children are off limits. If you see the women and kids over in the corner, it ain't nothing going down. Nowadays, it ain't none of that respect.
I'm about to tell y'all about an incident where I tried to hold my tongue and I couldn't do it. It was just, I was at the barbershop with my son. Yeah, I know my little thing happened to my little leg. So my little leg be hurting me sometime, right? And I ain't saying that, what I'm saying, at the barbershop, my son been going to this barbershop since he was young. Okay, this barber didn't know me since before I was born type shit. And I go and ask, my son was sitting down, and then there was a young man sitting down. He was cutting someone hair. The young man was next. He was almost done cutting the man's hair. My leg was hurting. I said, excuse me, sir. You mind if I take a quick seat? Do you mind? If he'd have said no, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Because he was finna get up in 2 minutes. This young man did me like this.
Like as if.
I said, is everything okay?
You cool?
Is everything all right? He's like,
That's
well, you
insane.
asking me to sign. I'm like, well, I don't know how you. I'm like, any other man would have.
Gotten up and seen me coming.
Even if you
That's
just said
what you
no, it'd have been okay. But like usually, a man like either got to go get another seat. I'm like, usually men let the women and children
facts.
sit down. And then he kept
Facts.
when I explained it that way, he like kept going. I'm like, okay, ma'am.
Yeah, because at this point you are.
Okay, ma'am. I mean, sir. Because at this point, you going back and forth with me like a woman as well.
But then also, I've been like, I get that because I have a female daughter, so I want everybody to raise when she walk in the room. That's how I think about it personally, and that's how I do for women when they come for me.
I'm used
But
to.
with that being said, that's not how everybody operate. You know what I'm saying? Like, so where is the line of, okay, this is cool, or that ain't cool.
Can I talk about a toxic trait of mine real quick, and I'm gonna move on to my next segment. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you argue back and forth with a woman,
Not for the argument with no females.
and
Definitely
that's
take
my
it out.
toxic trait, y'all. I'm like, he's DL. Look at him arguing with me. He wants to get the last word. He wants to get a little sass off on me. You can't get no sass off on me, player. Am I good right here? Thank you. Okay. But that's my toxic trait. I know it's toxic, but prove me wrong.
Is that dangerous though?
Yeah.
It might be dangerous. I try not to say it out loud unless they going back and forth with me, and I hit that ma'am to let them know I know.
Like that, if you were raised by your mom, your auntie, you may do some like
Yes,
feminine things
that's
here
fine
and there.
with me.
You
That's
can't
fine
just,
with me. It's
say
little
that,
stuff
you know?
like, why are you being disrespectful to this young lady? Men who find disrespectful habits towards women, I be thinking you guys. I'm sorry.
And I feel
I
like
don't want to
know.
think
I
it.
can't agree with that. Like
Okay,
I feel like
teach
that's
me.
I
It's
feel
a
like
little
that's
toxic.
shallow.
It might be.
I feel like
Correct
that's
me.
very shallow because
Okay.
for me being a gay bisexual man, women for me is the utmost. Like I
You're
feel like I
right.
have to protect.
You know what? You're right. I will give that to you. Can I say I feel like they DL'd in? Is that okay?
Okay, I agree with you.
Do I need to cut all of this?
Not okay.
I mean,
Do I need to cut all of this? Just let me know.
Keep
I'm
that in 'cause
telling
it's
y'all,
not
this,
okay.
this is my
Okay.
toxic
So,
trait.
'cause it's not okay.
I'm telling. I will say in a minute. If I really do it, and they want to go back and forth with me, I look at them and be like,
Yeah, the back and forth is where it be like.
"It's DL.
Yeah.
You want to argue with me? You want to?
So what you want to be so catty for?
Why? You a grown man.
Yeah, we going back and forth.
Maybe you're not DL. Maybe you outed. I don't know. But I'm just telling you all, straight men raised by your women, hold back a little bit.
I mean, some people are just combative, male, female.
But see,
that's definitely a personal trait.
It is a
Combativeness
personal
is a trait.
I feel like I'm gonna cut some of this. I done said so many offensive things. It is a personal trait. But in real life, if you consider yourself a grown ass straight man, if you go back and forth with the moment in the back of that woman's mind,
He's gay.
you be messing with your homeboys. You and your best friend. It be happening.
I don't condone this.
She doesn't condone this.
I do.
What I'm doing is I'm saying out loud the thing
Baby.
that people don't want to say. But I do feel that you all are sending a message that it's a jealousy thing. You want to be able to do what the woman does. You want to argue back.
I feel like it's a level of disrespect, but I also feel like there's people out there that just always have to have the last damn word.
There are people who are like that, and every time I meet a
And I
man
just
like
don't think
that,
that
I've already
gender for
told you
them
what
matters.
I think. You are the healthy person in the room on this thought process.
No, but the thing is, like, I know there's a lot of people that agree with you. I know a lot of people like.
I'm
for
just saying,
me,
I appreciate that, and I'm learning, and I'm trying to do better, y'all. I understand that, but like, if I'm being 110% honest,
Right.
like, I had an ex that we had a little smidge going on, and I want to take a shower, and I came back, and he was like whispering on the phone to his best friend about what happened. Like, damn, you can't even wait to leave my house. You got to call your girlfriend and get the tea right away.
That's a little crazy.
Yeah.
Not gossiping and whispering. That's
But-
a little crazy.
Do you see?
Nah, I don't think
That's a little crazy. I wouldn't jump to
see?
DL, but that's
Yeah, I
a
don't
little
even think I
crazy.
did.
You
that
wouldn't
one.
jump to DL. but you take a step. You take a step down that path because suspicious behavior
That
is
is suspicious.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me
That's
get off
crazy to
of
me.
my toxic behavior. I'm sorry. Jairus, you did so good not saying nothing during that time. I'm going to cut some of that, y'all. Okay, I'm going to get one more question in, and then I'll try to start for the wrap up, you guys, okay? I'm doing good on time?
That's too funny.
No, I'm not doing good on time. Okay, so this is what I will start the wrap up, okay? Because I'm not doing good on time, y'all. So I will say, with all joking aside, thank you for having this conversation with me. I think that I like to discuss unconventional parenting topics. And there is a community where sometimes the youth, they don't have their own family, right? And I know we laughed and joked, did a whole lot of stuff, talk about that shit. Yeah, all joking aside, you guys, like, you don't have to be homeless. You don't have to have no one. You don't have to figure it out yourself. There's someone within your community that's going to provide a safe space, that's going to provide advice. And my guests today have given you little tips and tricks to try to find those people if this is your situation. But I just want to thank you all for being here today with me. I wish you could have a part 2, but
I think we should. I feel like there was
part 2.
so
It's on
much
camera, you
more
guys. They said it.
to be touched on. I think there's because I.
Yeah.
we just touching the surface.
Let's talk about my toxic habits.
We need a part 3 for that one.
Thank y'all, really. So this is, I have to jump to the last part of the show because I'm terrible. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm terrible. But I would like to teach you guys how we end off our show, okay? So we are all going to make a statement. No one can give a rebuttal for the statement, okay? It has to be something that's left unsaid. I would like it to refer to the LGBTQ community and parenting, if it can relate, okay? Or if not, maybe it's just something about the community that you would like said, okay? You want me to start?
Yes, because I'm.
Okay, I didn't
Thinking I'm
explain. Yeah, I was
understanding.
trying to explain
No,
it. Okay.
I'll go by.
So I'm going to start my
Example.
statement by saying that even though there are a lot of, even though I have toxic traits, I would like to acknowledge all the good Judys out there. Is that the right term?
Good Judy.
Good Judy? Is that the right term I'm using?
Good Judy's is like your besties. Like your,
Yes, there are lots of good Judys out there. And I would like to thank my good Judys. And I would like to commend you all too. Please don't cancel me for my toxic trait. I'm just being honest and saying what needs to be said. Oh, yes, very much so. What they going to do to me?
Here we go.
They going to pay my bills?
Come another one. Toxic trait.
Sorry. And then I will let my guests make their say it out loud statement.
For me, I guess I'll leave you with a couple quotes that I live by. Expectations leave room for disappointment. So don't expect anything from a soul. Make sure you lead yourself in the route you want to go, and you will not be let down as long as you are focused. And another thing is let your gift make room for you. That's what I live by. And it's all love, peace, and magic.
Yes. Anja?
Okay, so I don't know if mine is really. Well, first of all, shout out to my drag children, Jalen, Raina, Alexia.
We're about to do shout outs.
And Taisha.
We're about to do shout outs.
But I think I don't know. I guess my statement would be, I just want anybody, because for me, when I like came out as trans, I reached out to like trans women that I knew before, you know, during their transition that I looked up to, and I reached out to them for advice, and they kind of like shunned me and, you know, closed the door in my face. So for me, I'm just like, if there's anybody out there that's like, you know, learning themselves and have discovered that they're trans, you know, my door is always open. I want anybody to hit me up, because I will be anybody's mother, friend, confidant, pal.
Well, I'm going to let y'all
Whatever you
know
need.
now, my children are not going for it. My son, Hassan, says no more. He's the only one. That's it. It's nobody else. Like,
Yes. But
so that's it.
I will attest to that, Anja. I will attest to that. I feel like you are just very much so open and welcoming and a very safe space for people.
Yeah, y'all can come to my house, but y'all can't stay tonight.
Yes. Shameless plug time. Shameless plug. Please plug you guys. So let them know, the audience know where they can find you on Instagram. If you have any projects coming out, if you come on, what are we doing? Let the audience know what's your ads.
All right, for me, everywhere you can look up Tainted Royals. That's where I make custom clothing, do all type of LED lights, anything you can think of. I do it. Tainted Royals. Like I said, choreography, everything you need, I can do it. Look it up, check me out.
Come on, full service.
Come on.
Just for me, it's my social media. I'm on Facebook. It's Anja McClain. I'm on Instagram. It's Trans Anja. That's TransAnjA. On Twitter, that's none of your business. Other than that,
The dirty Twitter.
that's it for
Not
me.
the freaky stuff.
Once again,
Oh, you can catch me bartending at Just John.
period. Tip well.
Obviously.
Please do. Best bartender.
So let me end by saying thank you all so much for coming here with us.
I appreciate you
To
having
Say
me.
It Out Loud, where we celebrate the good, unpack the bad, and leave nothing left unsaid. And it's a wrap.
Yes. Yeah, there definitely needs to be a part 2.
Ooh, girl, I cannot believe she said that.